Got to be careful stirring up a viper's nest, and now Aleister Black is the one who's put himself in major danger in my eyes.
Well, the appreciation from this crowd here, chanting Randy, Randy, right on the opening bell. 11,400 plus here at the home for the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. The skill of Black.
Both men trying their best to sow some fear in the mind of their opponent. Orton, for once, met his match there with Aleister Black. Sinister looking pose from both men, but back on top, Orton.
And how about a bonus strike out onto the floor? The Viper off to a good start.
He's noticed Orton out of the corner of his eye, staring at our desk and quickly coming into play, but Aleister Black knew that was coming.
Aleister Black comes back with a kick attack, and Randy back into the ring.
Yeah, the difficulty in staying one step ahead of Randy Orton is quite the task, and believe me, I've locked up with Orton on more than one occasion, and I rarely came off well, and Orton once again going back to Old Faithful, that desk. Equivalent of a tag partner for Randy Orton over the years, and it seems to be the case once again tonight.
Oh man, the impact on the back of Aleister Black.
I think the Viper is hearing voices in his head, and they're saying one more time.
Yeah, he's hearing 11,434 of them. And he delivers on exactly what they want.
Ask and ye shall receive. Aleister Black at this point might be regretting talking a little smack to the Viper earlier.
How about three?
He didn't even ask for that one. That's a bonus.
Crowd just soaking it in. Breaking the count again just to dole out more punishment on Aleister Black.
It is just an experience witnessing one of the greatest in history, Randy Orton, do his thing. And these people here tonight get a real treat. Orton has barely even broken sweat at this point and been completely dominant in the process. Trying to scramble away is Aleister Black, and finally getting some shots in return.
He needs every one of those kicks because it's been a non-stop attack.
Those Muay Thai strikes that have helped Black become the major name that he is. We're just bouncing off the Viper.
Look at the way his body is draped across that timekeeper barrier. The Viper, Randy Orton, who looked to shut up Aleister Black earlier tonight, said if he wants to see the old Randy, then go get your gear. And that is how we have ended up with this main event, as Randy Orton's been in complete control.
Just devastating stomps, destroying the body of Aleister Black, and Randy Orton has been at his cold and calculated best, and clearly Zelina is aware of that. She's trying to throw a spanner in the works here for Orton. And this distraction may be pivotal.
Oh, and it pays off with that knee to the back from Aleister Black.
Zelina paying dividends there for Aleister Black, who was getting absolutely nothing in this match. But these kicks from Black are devastating. The Muay Thai expert.
It's where he's so dangerous, and you brought it up. Just 8 days away from Elimination Chamber, and Randy in against a dangerous striker like Aleister Black.
Yeah, that's the danger in taking a match like this. You think, you know what, I'll shut this guy up, but you also want to try and stay 100%.
He could win it right here.
Ahead of Elimination Chamber, and that was a late kick out from Orton.
Well, it's a massive knee. Delivered a couple big strikes.
Took a knee on the point of the jaw. I don't care how great you are. Take another look at the impact of that, and there's no blocking that shot. On Orton, for all his greatness, for all those 20-plus years, is still a human being with a human being jaw. And that impact has clearly taken a major toll on the Viper.
Randy Orton was the first to qualify for Elimination Chamber. Aleister Black came up short. Black challenged him earlier tonight. Randy glad to take it. Remember Monday, the tribute to AJ Styles, one of the greatest to ever do it. He will have his final address to the WWE Universe on Monday Night Raw.
Wow, from that suplex attempt, still throwing knee shots at every angle. That is the
right to the top of the head weight.
Crazy skilled feet and knees of Aleister Black.
He's up for the vertical suplex. Next thing you know, you have a knee coming down on top of your head. Here's Aleister Black, hook of the leg.
So here's the problem when you're in there with someone like an Aleister Black, who's this kind of crossover fighter from the world of Muay Thai and Thai boxing. Nobody trains for this kind of offense in wrestling gyms. So Randy Orton, for all his career, he's taken on the absolute best out there. He's never fought someone with the kind of skill set of an Aleister Black, and that's why when Aleister Black gets a little momentum, there is no way to block these shots for Randy Orton. This is all new offense that Orton is receiving, and he's 25 years deep into a career.
Yeah, of anybody on the roster, of anybody in the locker room, Aleister Black possesses the most extensive background in martial arts, and you're seeing it come through mid-match. But Randy, you know what he's capable of. Looking for that draping DDT.
Desperately trying to break that rhythm is Black, and he's doing exactly what you need to do in that situation. Just stop on Orton in his tracks.
Back and forth they go. You can see Randy a little unsteady on his feet for a moment.
Trying to figure out the method to the madness of Aleister Black, and I do see it as a madness. It doesn't quite connect with a lot of us mentally. But Black returned to WWE with a stated intent of making up for lost time and getting on a fast track to the main event. Well, if you want to be in some main events around here, winning a singles match against Randy Orton will certainly help your cause. And that is likely the reason why Aleister Black is currently targeting such a big fish as Randy Orton.
Yeah, that's as big of a notch that you can put on the belt. Randy up to his feet, able to counter. Back suplex.
Yeah, for all the strikes in the world, there is simply no accounting for power, and Randy getting that look in his eye. He's wounded, and that is perhaps when the Viper is at his most dangerous.
Look at those eyes. That is where danger works.
Black picks, the ice-cold stare has returned, and I would not want to be Aleister Black right now.
Randy on the attack. That scoop snap power slam. They can sense it.
Randy looking as barbaric as ever. It didn't work the first time, but this time Aleister Black is a lot more softened up.
A draping DDT. now he is zoned in on the target. Black able to survive it.
Wisely scarpering out of there. I don't know how much is left in Aleister Black, but he better smarten up quick, because in hot pursuit is Randy Orton.
Oh, big kick. I mean, he caught him clean and flush.
Just a roundhouse to the temple of Orton, and Orton struggling, but that'll work too. Good old-fashioned poke to the eye. Referee did not like that. Got to be careful.
Vintage Randy Orton looking for the back suplex onto the table, but instead, Black able to secure himself on the table. Oh, man, oh, man.
Well, Aleister Black went for that big Pele kick to the jaw there of Orton, denied, blocked, and now face planted onto the desk.
Zelina getting the attention of Randy Orton just for a moment.
Well, it worked the first time around. This time, however, Aleister Black has not stirred since eating that desk. And Orton is cooking up something here.
Is he ever?
The barbaric look in his eye.
Oh.
Watch this, Zelina.
Draping DDT off the desk onto the floor. Oh, man, the impact on the floor.
Oh, let me tell you, those are very thin protective pads covering concrete. And the skull of Aleister Black just bounced 6 inches in the air.
And now Orton's going to toss him right back in.
Orton can take all the time. Oh!
Drew McIntyre just comes in with the title and smashes Randy Orton across the head.
Just drilled on, and Orton is barely moving. I can't believe it. Oh,
here comes Cody.
Rhodes.
Here comes Cody.
Well, McIntyre was thrown out of the building earlier by GM Aldis. Clearly sneaked his way back in. But is the damage done?
Cody's on the hunt for Drew.
Well, Cody was
Randy
just
Orton
too late.
Took a huge shot from Drew's championship. That title came right across his head as he's struggling to get back to his feet. Black Mass! Black Mass delivered from Aleister Black. Eight days away.
Your winner, Aleister Black!
Randy Orton will be in the Elimination Chamber in 8 days, but he took on this dangerous assignment and Drew McIntyre, of all people.
Well, McIntyre refusing to accept any targets on his own back, apparently, as WWE Champion. Apparently, it seems, placing targets on anyone who is in the Elimination Chamber match and who may end up as a threat to his championship at WrestleMania.
Smashing that title across the head of Randy Orton. And then a black mass delivered from Aleister Black.